Okay, so I got some updates coming up. This is just something real quick. Recently got a ton of new tools. Some of my other videos you might have saw some of them here and there. I recently got a dust collection system. I got 15 bar clamps for 30 bucks. With the dust collection system, it's a Delta, I'll show you in a second. I rearranged the whole shop. My dad was down. He wouldn't leave me alone about rearranging things. We just went crazy. Cut some of my bench off, made more room. So I'll take you around and show you real quick. So we'll go ahead and start over here. Table saw used to be over on that end. What we did is we scooted the table down. I cut about 2.5 feet off of it. With the new table saw I got, when the motor flips up, this top capacitor was hitting the table, so I had to just leave this big gap in the middle. It's ugly, but I don't have much of a choice for when I want to do 45s. So I saw another video. PSI Woodworks MIDI lathe is one of the ones I just got. I have the bed extension over there. You can see the little red piece. Bring it out to a 4 foot. So I sold my big floor standing rigid drill press, and I'm just using this bench top Delta now. Everything else is kind of matching with Delta. I really don't have a use for the big one. It was a heavy duty drill press. This is all I need for doing the woodworking. I picked up a nice little 6-inch Craftsman joiner for 60 bucks. Works very well. Just throw my drill bits right there. A little corner cabinet I picked up for free. Over here is the area I'm still working on. It's a pretty big mess over here still. So I keep a lot of my storage for lumber, a bunch of scrap leather, cutting board underneath it I gotta finish, pocket hole jig I need to work on. Over here is more lumber. This whole area is something I gotta work on. Miter saw station's still there. And more lumber storage. So here's part of my dust collection that I got going. This is a freestanding one here. I'll show you in a second. I'm building this box so I can just attach to it. So when I use the planer and joiner, everything needs to get shot right into that. I didn't do the prettiest job on this, but I just needed it to be functional. I just used duct tape, not duct tape, but ducting tape, tinfoil tape to enclose most of it. And then right here the blast gates, one here for the extension hose. Here's going into the table saw. There's a blast gate for the table saw. And then here I'll show you this one. So this one here, all it is, I got this box. The glue's drying up. So all I gotta do is pull this out. I'm gonna put a hole in the back of the box, set it up, clamp it down. So when I run my joiner or my planer, I just have the chips shoot straight over here, right into the dust collection system. I'm going to get a reducer so I can use a smaller hose so I can drag it around here and there in different spots. I'm really excited to have the dust collection set up. It's already made a big difference. So on the miter saw, I wasn't getting good enclosure for the backside there for my slot. For the saw to stick out the backside. I just used that piece that came with the dust collection, stuck it right there. What I did was I wanted to enclose this, so all I did was I took some leather and I cut a bunch of strips in it, so that way I can still move the miter saw without a problem. And that way it covers up so the dust isn't getting there. It's just going to come back and then get sucked right down to the dust collection system. In another video, I restored the Delta disc and belt grinder, belt sander, whatever you want to call it. It's older. I cleaned it up as best I could. Still looks a little rough, but it works great. And then these are the chisels that came with the lathe. They're not the highest quality, but they work damn well for me. I don't have a problem with them. I'm not sure if I said it before, but I redid a bunch of stuff over here and painted the uppers and lowers. So then moving over here, the table saw I got, it's a Delta, it's a little dark over here, 10-inch contractor saw. What I like about it is it's got the nice fence on it, the quick release, and this for a little micro adjusting when you need it. Oh, it's too dark. This is my Delta 1 horsepower induction motor dust collection system that I picked up. I only paid $80 for that with all the hoses and all the tubing. Another cool thing I got is I picked up this nice heavy duty Craftsman wood vise. Still need to oil it up and clean it a little bit. But it's got a quick release so that I need to oil it. There we go. So as soon as you loosen it, it unlatches and tighten it back up. It latches back up. I'll drop the camera underneath and show you. So if you watch the latch, see if I can get a good shot. So when you release it, see it opens up. So you can quick release in and out. And when you tighten it, it closes right back up. Makes it nice and quick and easy. So now we'll get to the clamps and other stuff I got. This is all the leftover 45s. There's a ton of pipe clamps in there. I mean, not pipe clamps, but hose clamps. Extra fittings. I got a bunch of other hoses on the other side of the shop. But here, some of the clamps I got. These cheaper 4-foot ones. And there's 6 4-foot pipe clamps right here. There's 3 about 6.5-foot ones right there. Let's see if I can get a good shot. It's a little too dark. But I got about, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 or 10 3 to 4 foot pipe clamps. It's right there. Sorry. So, there's a bunch of other things I didn't mention. I've gotten a couple more cabinets to add into the shop. I wanted to record doing all the dust collection, but I just had too much going on at the time. And trying to run things here and there, and wire straps this and that, and it just took longer than I thought it would. I wanted to record it, but I didn't. I needed to start recording anything and everything that involves woodworking. But I don't think, let me check. No, there's nothing else. No, I don't want to get too involved until I'm fully done organizing and everything set up. I can do a full in-depth shop tour. Because one other thing I want to do is over here behind this bench and drill press, I'm going to put up some OSB as kind of a pony wall or a false wall to enclose that whole back part of that area. And over where my bandsaw and stuff is, this is going to stay open. The whole area is going to be enclosed. I have some shelves up there for everything. Get a drill bit cabinet made up. Other than that, as you can see, it's still a mess. I'm working that late schedule of work this past 2 weeks, so I don't have much time on the shop. But other than that, I hope you enjoyed the video. Like I said, it's just a shop update type of thing. Just paying around just for fun. There's one of the cabinets I got right there. There's one here I haven't found a spot for. Yeah, I probably already showed you the little corner one there. But like I said, once I get things more cleaned up, I'll do a full in-depth shop view. I'll go over all my clamps, tools, storage, everything. My last shop tour was kind of just to throw together. I didn't really like the way it turned out, but stay tuned and hopefully this weekend we'll get some more stuff going. Thank you.